All right, folks, welcome back to the sawmill. What we're doing today, we have some oak beams in here. When I say oak, they're white oak. We do oak beams time to time when people need them for stuff in their house. These are going inside of a house. They're gonna be beautiful. Customer requested 8x8s, 10 foot long. So we cut them oversized. We got them painted on the ends. We anchor sealed them before we painted them, just to be extra cautious, keep them from splitting. All right, so we're gonna unload these things and we're gonna put them on our truck and we're gonna resaw them. We sawed them into 9.5s by 9.5s, oversawed them, oversized them, count for the shrinkage, and we're gonna put them back on the mill and resaw them. Now, we sawed these, we stacked them up in our barn, we let them air dry for several weeks, and they have been sitting in this kiln for 4 to 5 weeks. I had to look at the calendar to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's about 4.5 weeks it took to get these things down, and they're down to 22%. I can't get them down no further. I've tried, I've fluctuated my numbers on the kiln. That's just all the moisture that they're gonna release. So you can't get a big beam like that down to 8% like you can a board. It's just too much wood. You gotta think a board, you know, 2 inches thick, 1 inch thick. I mean, you can get all the moisture out. These right here, 20%, I'm satisfied with that. They're not gonna move no more, and they have done what they needed to do inside of that kiln. So we got them in there. We're about to hook the bobcat up to it, pull it out of here, and hopefully we got some pretty lumber in there. So, all right, guys, we got this stuff out. Like I say, all this is white oak except for this one up here. It's a maple. And it's been sitting a little while. That's what you got, all those wormholes. That's just sawdust inside of it. That, you know, when that cleans up, it's gonna be a pretty nice piece of wood. We're drying these as beams to go inside of a house. That's why we're kiln drying them. Got them down to 22%. Now, that's a lot of wood. It took a long time to do that. We air dried it for right at 1.5 to 2 months. And it was still at like 40%, 38% with my meter. So that ain't, you know, going inside. But what the kiln was reading and my moisture meter was reading was right around 20–22%. So we cut these oversized. We're gonna put them back on the mill and we're gonna trim them down, help get some of this cracking and stuff out. This one here, it looks like it got dropped in the mud on the way over here. But anyway, got some bark on some of them right here. We'll trim that out when we put it back on the mill. And all the customer needs on these guys is 7 of them. And we had a good little stack of white oak that would make some of these, so we went ahead and cut us some more. That way, if you go through all this process, 2 months of air drying, a little over a month in the kiln, you don't want to cut just 7 of them, because lots of times you might have one that cracks real bad or whatnot. So we cut some extra just so we know we can meet the customer's order. And then the other ones, hey, we'll sell them as well. So it's gonna show you, these are gonna be some nice beams when they're done. White oaks are very, very pretty wood. It's very heavy. I kind of feel sorry for the guy that's gonna have to put these in the house, but hey, we don't we don't do no installs. We just cut the lumber. So when we cut these to length, we'll seal them again just so they don't crack on the ends as well. So like I say, our kiln is a Nile L200M. We've been running this thing now for a little over 2 years and very satisfied with it. If you're looking to buy a kiln or thinking about it, man, you need to pick up the phone and call Nile. They're good people and they have a good product. It does the job very well. We dry anything from 1-inch boards to 2-inch boards to mantles in this thing, and beams as well. We don't do beams that much. This is about our 3rd order of these beams. I was a little bit kind of on the fence about whether if it would do a big chunk of wood like this, but it does it pretty well. So we're gonna get these unloaded, put them on our old 600, take them up there in the mill, get them resawed and show you the final product. So y'all hang on.